Don't get me wrong.
Oh, the irony. I don't feel comfortable around you. It is personal. We have a difference in morals, and I do feel differently about you. That's so funny because that's exactly what I've been thinking for the last 4 years as I watched the Biden-Harris administration destroy my country. Every time that you supported illegal criminals flooding our country, every time that you supported child mutilation and indoctrination, when you supported putting porn books in schools, or how about when you supported to send billions of dollars to other countries to support wars that we're not even involved in but didn't support money being sent to our own people? But here's where we differ. Despite sharing all of the exact same uncomfortable feelings as you, we actually don't let politics ruin our relationships, whereas you guys run at the opportunity to burn that bridge with a lit match. Not only is that not healthy, but it's not normal. So to any conservatives out there that have been sworn off by their liberal friends and family members, don't worry, they probably won't stick to it considering this is the 3rd time they've attempted the 4B movement in the last 10 years. And if you're the one cutting people off, I got bad news for you, buddy. You might as well quit your bitch and move out of the country and find a therapist because your guys' piss poor campaign and garbage treatment of the other side might have just solidified a red win for the next 20 years.
All I know is this: if you're going to use your emotion to get something done, you're a manipulator.
Like me because of who I voted for and you have to unfollow. Go ahead. My own family.
This is just really tragic stuff we're seeing.
He doesn't believe it's tragic. He's enjoying it, but he said it's tragic what is happening. But it's her responsibility to feel like that because she made the decision.
This is not an isolated case. The thing is, no one's rights were at risk when someone voted for Kamala Harris. That is not the case for those who voted for Donald Trump. And here's another story along those lines.
Which right are we losing? Maybe a closed border, better job, no inflation, no wars.
That don't speak their mind. Do you know how many artists that have reached out to me that are like fucking hippies, man? Like artists, like musicians, comedians that thanked me for endorsing Trump because they can't do it. They said they want to, but they don't want to be attacked. They can't say it. They think the country's going in the wrong direction. They think that this control of social media by the government, which we would have had pretty much fully if it wasn't for Elon buying Twitter, that this is a dangerous precedent to set, whether it's a right-wing government or a left-wing government. And that what you see that's happening in the UK where people are being imprisoned for tweets and Facebook posts.
Yeah, in the UK is the part that's mind-bending about it.
Mind-bending.
This is one of the rights that we fought for. Is that enough?
I voted for Trump. My wife sent me divorce papers. What do? I didn't even know it was possible to be served divorce papers this quickly. I don't even know what to say. I am shocked I married somebody willing to throw away our entire life over politics.
If somebody actually divorced you for such a thing like that, that's so illogical, why would I actually believe that person loves you? I thought you were the party of tolerance, inclusion, middle ground. It seems more like you're turning into the big enemy that you call me. Yeah, you.
Last week we were happy. Today we are getting divorced. She won't have a discussion. She says nothing will change her mind.
Nothing will change your mind, but you change your mind because of politics. It doesn't seem like it's politics. Seems that you're just very angry, but you're using politics in a way that finally I can get my reason. But nothing can change my mind. But politics change your mind.
Insists she is going to report my parents because they live off of disability, but my dad does some cash work auto repair, so now I am worried for my whole family.
Or maybe you have that hate. You can never get it out, and finally you have the reason. F you, and your mother and your father. I don't care about your disability, even though I'm the party of inclusion, and I do my part to show you I care. By divorcing your ass.
She said, quote, I guess you're finally going to really know how it feels to be effed by a Democrat.
And this guy thinks, that's okay. It's good. It's empowering for the woman. Show them that Kamala was the choice. And we lost.
What you could do is not vote against the interests of the women in your life. Another user online shared the following story. My conservative cousin has just found out that he has nowhere to go for Thanksgiving. We've heard him word for word say he doesn't believe women should have property.
Did you see what he did there? He's like, yo, look at this bad example. We were talking about the moderate thing, but look at this bad example. They're the same. Look at this black guy with one eye. It's actually two. They're the same. Are you telling me the popular vote, the whole map is freaking red? Everybody don't have a place for Thanksgiving? You guys must be bonkers. Oh my god. This can't be true. You got some people are ideology captured. The idea that I believe most Trump voter might think like that, that's wild.
Story from a mom with 2 daughters in college who are now refusing to go to any family gatherings because their grandmother and aunts, the mom's sisters, voted for Trump. One of my 2 daughters is lesbian. When my mother asked the 2 girls, they told my mom that they would no longer be attending any family functions, including Christmas and Thanksgiving. My mother tried to explain to my kids that their vote had nothing to do with them. My oldest explained that they exposed their character and they were raised to not engage with people that condone rape, lying, and cheating.
And we got people talking about this online as if this is normal, and for some odd reason, that's not hate speech. Look at me. I had to pick up my kids. The light is gone. People have lives. The usual thing. But for some odd reason, certain men, maybe they're not even Democrat, they might be in the middle, but just the fact they might think a little different, hey, be careful, you might get a divorce.
I commend you for allowing your children to stand for their principles and for you having their backs. I think that shows actual strength in this situation.
That is the noble thing to do. That is acceptable. And you don't find it off. You don't have to be a believer of a God to realize this makes no sense. I'm just glad that he said the quiet part out loud. You're blaming me for something while you are turning exactly in the thing that you're telling me or warning me about.
This is just really tragic stuff we're seeing. I mean, people truly don't seem to understand that when you vote against human rights, and that directly impacts your own family members, don't expect them to act like, oh, it's just politics, everything is okay.
The moment you're telling me it's just a clump of cells, just like you're telling me that heartbeat that I heard in the belly of my wife is not a baby. If we chap, double murder, we don't change the laws. No, because that benefits a certain ideology, but we need to keep it secret so nobody thinks it's alive anyway. The fact that somebody votes for Donald Trump justifies that you can implode your family, celebrate about it online, because that's the noble thing to do. You're fighting against something divisive and vicious, but your response is being divisive and vicious.
Sister-in-law voted Trump, now regrets it, wants to die. Her daughter's calling her a Nazi. When asked about his policies, she could not give one.
If you voted for her, and you don't know the policies, I'll just ask you why. But it's still your right. But I'm not gonna go gangster up on you. But if your reaction is to go bliggity bloom, that's why people say, hey, you went too far left because you didn't even give me a chance to talk. And then you're surprised there's suddenly more right-winger in the popular vote. You're surprised, oh no, the whole vote is bad. You're the small group that's right.
Tennessee Brando wrote a brilliant song about all this. He calls it Cheaper Eggs. And if you don't mind, I want to play it for you now. Watch.
The red hats are flexing. They're all acting thrilled. They don't know how tariffs work, but soon they sure will. They think their leader saved them and he's restored their faith. But we see they cut their noses off to spite their own face.
Interesting song. Do you remember how you lost most of the suburban moms the beginning?
You think that we'll corrupt your kids if our agenda goes unchecked? Funny, just this once, you're correct. We'll convert your children.
But the thing is, you self-snitch so much, I'm surprised you still think you're right.
I just can't believe this denial that we are seeing from people. Another MAGA influencer, Matt Walsh, wrote the following. He shared a similar message about Project 2025, writing, quote, now that the election is over, I think we can finally say that, yeah, Project 2025 is the agenda. LOL.
If you know Matt Walsh is so famous, he's a troll. Everybody knows he's a troll. You don't care.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but none of this is fake news. This is your new reality under Donald Trump. This is what you voted for. You broke it, you bought it, and now you have to experience the consequences of your actions.
Interesting, somebody that trolls then says he was trolling. It's not enough for you. Everybody in life bumbles left or right to see if they can see the light. Some see it, some don't. Are you going to tell them, hey, because you discovered that too late, I'm going to divorce your family? That's wild.
Get away!
Don't touch
Police!
me! Don't touch
Yeah,
me!
call the police. Call the police.
Police!
You're going to jail.
You're going to jail.
Get off! It's not yours, certainly. You're way too old to be here. Get off my campus.
Let go of my sign.
I have a right to be here.
You have no right to attack us.
Sure. And tell them what I did. What I do, huh?
And so she's talking to the phone right now.
Yeah, what I do.
You attacked us.
She attacked us.
I attacked y'all. Really, you
attacked
brought on
us.
camera, so go ahead and show the police.
That's an assault.
Go show the police.
Calm down.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Here's the police sign. Hi, sir. Here I am. I didn't really do nothing.
You're a demon.
Where she ripped the banner off the pole there. She spray painted several signs, destroyed them. She got some spray paint on my hand. Several other people.
Show the hand. Yeah. Mr. John, I also got hit too. Looks like she got my suit.
Well, we didn't over.
She got my hand.
It's on your hand.
I came over here.
How you guys doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Okay, I'm Officer Byfield. You guys are being recorded right now. So tell me what happened. What do you guys want to do?
To be restituted for the property damage, mostly.
Okay.
So.
By her?
Yeah.
I doubt if she'll do that, but I'll ask. All right, she said she's not going to pay for the sign. You guys could take it to court, civil court, if you choose to. You don't have the right to spray paint. And I told her that. I said, you don't have the right to do that. That is wrong.
Well, thank you for coming out and
no problem.
Responding.
No problem.
Appreciate
Any questions?
No.
All right.
Thank you.
Any questions?
It's just interesting to watch the left become everything they said they were against. They're not very tolerant of other people's opinion.
I'm just surprised that the left has actually become the most tolerant group that I keep seeing on a daily basis online. Not because I'm looking for it, because it's the new normal by their standard. What you gonna say? I didn't assault you. How? Because the problem these days, they're becoming more violent and nobody, well, we're gonna solve it in civil court. Okay. But just imagine if the right did the same thing.
Nope, stop talking, go to jail.
So you just went for all red for Donald?
Well, I mean Kamala, but...
Yeah, you're making good fun of him right now. I'm trying not to laugh because I get choked.
Are you Kamala or Trump, be honest?
Kamala.
See, you're laughing. I like
Can
that.
I get 10 on 7?
I'm gonna pay for it, too.
Oh, you really are?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, I'm trying to bring us together, you know? There's too much beef in the streets. Kamala versus Trump, you know what I'm saying? What'd you
Can I
say?
get a picture of you?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So
Hey!
he's for Trump. This is, Tawana for Kamala, but we all here sharing our differences.
Yes, we are. Trump 2024, but... This way, say Kamala.
Kamala.
Kamala?
I can't even say her name. Is this gonna be a reality show?
Yeah, Channel 4.
Oh my, I'm gonna be on Channel 4.
Yeah,
and I
you
do
are.
not have any makeup.
Hey, you
on.
look amazing.
Oh, dang.
Ladies and gentlemen, both left-leaning and right-leaning voted the same thing right now. So that means most of them can react like this together. Don't believe the media. And also, just like we wanted to hold Kamala and Biden accountable, we need to hold Trump accountable.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam. Durlo que ta verdetta welcome.